So I decided to start a brand new marketing agency on August 1st of 2022. This video, I'm going to break down exactly how much that was, exactly how I got the clients, exactly how I came up with the offer idea, and how I was able to scale and how I'm going to take this to $100,000 a month in profit in the next 90 days. These are realistic results that many of you are going to be able to copy. So buckle up and be ready for this fun video. So let me take a step back. The results that I'm going to be talking about in this video are all from the past 90 days. I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, you're going to be able to do this as well too. I want to break down some insights of what it actually is like to run a marketing agency from the inside. I just want to say that this video is 100% honest and transparent. I'm going to do my best to share as much experience as possible and share all the potential business models that you guys are going to be able to duplicate to make some money as well too. And I'm going to walk you through how I actually ended up getting these results. If you guys could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. I'll be dropping straight value for you all every single week, and I promise you there's no other YouTuber doing this type of value for all for free as well too. So let's get into it. So let's talk a little bit about my background within this space. I've been able to master multiple high income skills within the past few years because I realized early on that the only way to not work a 9-to-5 is by making other people more money or myself more money. And the way to do this is by mastering something called high income skills. High income skills are basically monetizable skills that put extra cash in other people's pockets. Skills like copywriting, skills like sales, skills like building a social media audience. These are things that not the average individual has, and it's a very specialist area of mastery that other people are obsessed over, and these other people want these same applicable results for their businesses as well too. So in the past few years, I've built my own marketing agencies in the past. For example, back in 2018 and 2019, I had a full stack agency where I was marketing everything that you can imagine, from crypto ideas to softwares and e-commerce brands. We're doing the emails, we're doing the Facebook ads, the creatives. It was fun. We had clients paying some great numbers. However, I just couldn't sustain it because it just took too much of a mental toll trying to manage multiple different areas and multiple different niches. That was a huge lesson for me. It's better for me to narrow down on one niche, 1 to 2 high income skills, and provide that as a service to clients. So I used this experience to start another marketing agency early in 2020, which was an email marketing agency. I used this agency to get multiple clients with my actual current network that I had, and I was able to provide people awesome results with email marketing, but even that became a little bit too boring. And the next lesson I realized is it doesn't matter how boring it is. This is a space where you have to do things that bore you, that tire you, that you do not like to do, because you are sacrificing the present moment of dopamine rushes for some long-term gain. And because of my short-term mindset at that time, I ended that agency, and it was a foolish mistake. So recently I started deciding that, okay, why don't we go ahead and create a brand new marketing agency? Let's test around with a few different offers and let's validate based off of whatever is in demand. Let's decide based off of data, based off of what other people are talking about, what is in demand right now. So based off of that, I was able to come up with an idea to help other people get clients through a social media application, and that application is Twitter. On my Twitter account, I have thousands and thousands of followers that I've been able to grow for a 2-year period of me testing out of different types of content of what works and what doesn't work. And in that time frame, I've been able to close millions of dollars worth of deals and customers from the actual application. So I'm like, why don't I just duplicate this process over for other people who have agencies? And truth behold, you see some amazing agencies out there now closing hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in new deals because of my offer. So I started scratching my head and I realized there's some potential here. So that's how I got the idea for this actual agency. And so let's talk about just before month 1 begins. So month 1 being August 1st of 2022, I launched the agency. But 15 days before that is when I actually came to the idea of this agency offer. I decided enough was enough. I have to leverage my audience to actually get clients. I have to do something that I'm uncomfortable with. I hate agency work. That's the honest truth. No one likes agency work. Who the hell is passionate about email marketing? Who is passionate about writing a few things for other people's brands to help them make more money? No one is. But the truth is, we need to be doing this to make some extra cash to put in our pockets because it's cash flow. We are entering a recession. It is the ultimate time to invest into these markets. This isn't financial advice, but it's what I'm doing. But it's the ultimate time to invest into these financial markets. You guys, it's an opportunity of a lifetime, but we need as much cash as possible. I realized this, I recognize this, and I decided, F it. I need to launch an agency. So when I started getting a few of my friends some results, I decided to actually monetize this properly. I created an actual offer. What was this offer? It was, I'm going to help you build a personal brand on Twitter with your Twitter account and your email list in the next 90 days. I had people paying me upfront 6,000 USD. That was the goal. That was the objective. That was what I was. Bro, my cat just dropped everything. Sky, no. So my goal was to get clients to actually pay me $6,000 for the 90-day program because I knew the offer was going to be making people money, but I was nervous about this. So I had to work on my 4 main elements of what an offer actually entailed. Number 1 is what the pricing is. Number 2 is what am I actually delivering to people over here? Well, I'm giving them a content strategy. I'm giving them direction on what to tweet about. I'm helping them out with their actual hooks and content creation process. And I'm going to help them make a content strategy for their emails. And we're going to work together on a 90-day period where we're optimizing everything to make sure that they're going to get better and better results. So I thought this was a great idea. So after we defined those deliverables, I broke down part 3 of creating an offer, which is the guarantee. The guarantee that I had initially was if you don't get a client in the next 90 days, we'll give you a full refund. So these guys will be making all of their money back immediately. So there's no risk for these individuals. And last but not least, for creating an offer is the positioning. And the positioning that I had over here, the way I wanted the customer to actually think about my offer was, damn, I need to stop relying on cold emails. I'm tired of recycling the same leads. I'm tired of using Facebook ads for terrible quality leads. Let me build my own personal brand and help clients actually come to me. That is what I wanted the client to think when they thought about my offer. So now I had the offer. It's time to actually start working on these deliverables. I created templates. I created standard operating procedures. I created checklists, everything that the client might need to actually get results. And on August 1st of 2022, I launched the offer. I had a huge hype campaign on my audience into my social media presence. And I told everyone, here's exactly what I'm offering. Here's exactly what I can help you out with. I reached out to my network of friends. I started DMing people. And within 3 days, I closed my first deal. I had a client pay me 6,000 USD. So this client of mine was actually a friend that I've helped out in the past, and he's actually gotten results from Twitter already. I showed him this new program. He said, let's go for it. Let's move forward. He paid me 6,000 USD for the next 90-day period. So within that same month, I closed multiple people and about $24,000 in total revenue. However, I really noticed how unmotivated I was becoming. So let's go into month 2. So month 2 was I don't like getting upfront payments because there's nothing to look forward to. The results that my clients were getting were absolutely spectacular as well too, and I realized I was totally undercharging. So I'm like, I can't just charge people $9,000 upfront. What else can I do for this process? So I changed my offer. I added more SOPs, I added a few more deliverables to the process, and I decided to start charging 3,000 USD on a monthly basis. So now I have clients who would be paying me 3K USD instead of 6,000 for a 90-day period. I'm making another 3,000 USD in profit. So I relaunched this offer on Twitter. I posted it back live showing results of the clients that I've gotten results for in the past 30 days. I used those testimonials. I leveraged them. I had these clients tweet it out for me. I posted the video testimonials. I updated my website, and I used this to outreach people and post about it all over my social media account and my email list. With that being said, I was able to close about $30,000 in total deals for the entire month of September. It was a fun month. However, I realized how unsystemized everything was at this point. I realized how big of a problem it was trying to manage and communicate with all these clients. I didn't have the right systems in place for client communications, client optimizations, and improving the client's results, and I lost my first client. That was a heartbreaking one. Looking back at it, it was such a silly mistake of myself. All we did was not communicate well enough. The client did get results. However, it was still a little bit demotivating for myself. I had a little bit of imposter syndrome. Am I ready for this? Am I able to actually get more results for people? Then with a nice little gratitude session where I look back at the results I've gotten from my other clients, I realized, yes, it was a mistake on my side. However, all these other people within the space who are my clients are getting exceptional results. So on that same month, I also realized that since this offer is a done with you offer, which basically means that we aren't doing all the work for them, we're just giving them guidance, I realized we're also a project management agency. So I went on a little bit of a hiring spree. I hired a full-time content strategist, I hired a graphic designer to help out with some of the visual creatives, and I hired a client communicator. The client communicator's goal entirely was to remind clients of what they're going to be posting so the client doesn't forget. The visual designer was there to help design mind maps for some of the clients as extra bonuses. And last but not least was the content strategist. She took a huge weight off my shoulders to actually help my current clients deliver way better results on their Twitter accounts by reviewing their content before they posted it live. And I realized, wow, this is starting to work. It's time to scale again. Month 3, huge Twitter campaign. Told all my friends about the results. I asked all my clients to write review tweets for me. And within that same month, we were able to crack a total of $44,079 within that time. And just to show you guys that it's real, I'm going to play around with the dates as well too, so you guys can see the numbers change, blah, blah, blah. So I was able to scale this month to $44,000, and within the next month, my objective is to scale to about $65,000 to $75,000. How am I able to do this? How was I able to do that quickly within that month? Well, it all came down to delivering the greatest amount of results, because it's the skill that I was able to master, these high income skills that I've been practicing for so long, that I knew all the nuances for it, and I knew the pain point that the perfect prospect had. I had to work with them every single day to implement the strategies that work for me. I had to create all of these standard operating procedures, all of these checklists. I had to spend hours and hours on weekends and on every single day of the week, all until late nights, just to make sure that these clients were getting exceptional results. And now that the systems are in place, now we're just kind of driving on cruise control. Our goal is to do all the difficult grunt work as soon as possible so we can put it behind us, define them as recurring tasks, hire people to actually do them for us so we can do the things that we like to do the most, which is in my side, the client acquisition and client communications, right? I had other people do all the other work that I needed to get done that still delivers in the best results. And now I can work on the strategy for how we can improve this offer even more, right? The only way that I'm going to be able to scale this to $100,000 a month within the next 90 days is to making sure the systems that I have in place are still the right systems. And I have to make sure that we're always optimizing to deliver the greatest results. So within this 90-day period, we're almost at $100,000 in extra revenue just because of this agency offer. Next year, this offer is going to run us well over $1 million. And I know for a fact that you can do this too. You can learn every single lesson that I just said to you in this video. I talked about when I needed to systemize, when I needed to hire, what the main problems were that I was going through, and how I was able to get these results. It's been a glorious journey, my friends, and I'll be totally honest with you, this is only just the beginning. An agency is one of the greatest business models that you can have for extra cash flow. It is the source for you to get out of your 9-to-5, and it is the solution to actually break free from the shackles of scarce societies. So if you guys want to learn more about building a marketing agency, I actually followed every step from the utopia.io. I followed the entire path roadmap inside of the community that walks you through how to set up a marketing agency, how to get the clients, and I followed it word for word to show people that it is possible to get these type of results with the actual resources inside of the platform. So inside of the utopia.io, just click on the path section and you're going to get access to everything over here. Sign up with the link in the description below. If you guys like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and share this with the world, my friends. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers within the next year, and it's only possible with you all. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for always engaging with us, and we'll talk soon.